In front of you sits a 1908 Ford Model T. This Ford Model T was considered a 3/4 ton with an inline 4-cylinder engine that produced 20 horsepower with a top speed of 45 miles an hour. Kind of weird to think of, since nowadays we go 75 down the interstate. This truck was owned by Emma Noveney of Clarkson, Nebraska, who sold it to William Munchnick of Albion. The truck was registered as a historical vehicle in 1975 and was donated to the museum in 1990. As you've probably noticed, the truck's cabin is completely made out of wood and has 3 pedals. Now here's something weird. The lever on the left steering wheel doesn't control your turn signals. That's your spark advance. Now what in the world is a spark advance? In later vehicles, it controlled the distributor and is now controlled with the computer in your car. The whole premise is to match the spark advance with the engine RPM. The lever on the right is the throttle, when in today's vehicle you control it with your foot. Now if you look at the pedals on the floor, the one on the left is what controls your car's transmission. When pushed to the floor, the car is in low gear, or in town speeds. If held in the middle, the car is in neutral, and completely released, the car is in high gear or highway speeds. The center pedal is to engage reverse while the vehicle is in neutral. You press the middle pedal all the way down and now it's in reverse. The right pedal is the transmission brake, since there are no brakes on the wheels to slow this car down. It puts pressure on the drivetrain, and the lever on the floor to the left is a parking brake and emergency brake. As you can see, there is no place to put a key, so you may wonder how to turn the vehicle on. If you look in front of the car, there is a crank. If you look on the front of the car, there is a crank you would turn until you feel pressure, then give it a quick pull to try and get ignition. Customization was very limited with the old cars. Ford reported that in 1909 he told his management team, any customer can have a car painted any color he wants so long as it is black. Prices ranged from $260 in 1925 to $825 in 1909. This model has split windshield, otherwise known as air conditioning. The windshield pulls back and folds down. If you look at the wheels of the vehicle, there are 2 different tires. The front are pneumatic or air tires, and the rear are solid rubber. The reason is because horses were still being commonly used alongside trucks, and every so often horses would lose nails out of their shoes. Then you would drive over it and now you've got a flat tire. So to reduce this from happening, people use solid rubber tires. Now here's something for you to do. Somewhere on the left side of the vehicle is some writing. Try and find it. Pause the video if you would like. It's in the front door of the truck. It says Truck 2720. Truck plus corn. This is the overall weight of the vehicle when it's loaded with corn.